This is your Marketplace.
I hate this with a passion.
Fed up with self-checkout?
Please wait for an attendant.
Why? What'd I do?
And self-service?
What's my confirmation number?
Who's really being served?
Oh, I see this big word called sucker. You're working for free.
And
I don't know what mixed recycling means, but let's hope it's getting recycled.
we're back on the case. Has takeout coffee cleaned up its act?
Do you recycle coffee cups?
No one does. They'll tell you they do, but I guess you didn't see the CBC Marketplace thing.
And then lean forward, like come down with me. There you go. Bam.
Cody Turner is a photographer.
All right, pop that collar up. Mess with the hair. I like that. Looks good.
But he moonlights as a banker, a barista, and a ticket agent, to name a few. Bonnie Banks is supposed to be retired,
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
but she's now working as a gas bar attendant, a sanitation engineer, and a whole lot more than that. Neither one is getting paid for all that extra work, and both would have a hard time quitting. So they're teaming up with Marketplace to look at self-service and ask, with so many companies making us do so many jobs for free, who's really being served? Bonnie prefers to spend her days making miniatures.
I still have the chairs to build.
She says corporations have bigger designs on our time.
People that are thinking up these ideas are the ones that are making the big bucks, but they're expecting us to do it for nothing. And I don't think that's right.
Those big ideas include making you pump your own gas.
I hate this with a passion. The gas companies were very sneaky about the whole thing. They gave us a discount for pumping our own gas. We got paid for being trained into doing it ourselves. And then they took away the incentive, and now we have no choice.
That's how Bonnie sees it, and she sees a similar future at the checkout stand. So she's on a crusade against self-checkouts every time she goes to Walmart.
Excuse me, do you like working for Walmart for free? You do as soon as you use that machine, because you're doing the job of the cashier. When the cashiers are gone, there'll be all kinds of lineups. Just think about it.
On the flip side, Cody Turner prefers the do-it-yourself, like having 24/7 access to his money, and the banks like it too. If Cody went inside to check his balance, an American study estimates it would cost the bank just under $1.40. If he uses the ATM, it costs the bank about 60 cents. And online, that transaction costs the bank less than a dime. That's why they like it. And Cody likes the convenience and control.
It's easy. I have a list of all the names there, all the bills I have, all the companies that I can use, and it's just there. Quick click of a button. Money is sent.
You share other ways that businesses outsource work to all of us.
I'm Gwen from Bell River, Ontario. I'm here getting our mail at our community mailbox.
At the airport, putting on my baggage tags.
We just bought our movie tickets on the kiosk. I'm Selena and I'm in Vancouver and I'm using the self-checkout at the Vancouver Public Library.
In a Marketplace survey, you tell us that, like Cody, you love online banking, selecting your own seats for events, and finding your own flights without a travel agent. But like Bonnie, you hate clearing your own tables at restaurants, scanning your own groceries, and assembling your own furniture. To see where all this self-service is getting us, we're heading to Boston to meet an expert and doing double duty along the way.
Touch screen to begin. Enter 6-character or 10-digit.
You've seen them. Self-check-in machines like this are popping up everywhere.
Okay, PG.
What's my confirmation number?
One complaint about self-service technology is that it's never the same from one machine to the next. You have to learn what's expected of you on the spot.
BD0941. Well then, I don't know what to do. Go back.
But airlines like getting you and me to do the work. They eventually want to make us do the entire check-in and boarding process ourselves. Save them as much as $1.6 billion a year. For us, the benefit is not so obvious.
Is there anyone to help? I think I'm gonna have to go to an attendant.
I need an attendant to figure it out.
My ticket is now printing. Success.
Walking tour of the Freedom Trail.
Down in Boston, we step back in time and meet up with Craig Lambert on a walking tour.
Shouting, the British are coming, the British are coming. But Paul Revere never would have said, the British are coming. Does anyone know?
Lambert is an author with a doctorate in sociology from Harvard. He's not trying to turn the clocks back on technology,
But it's right, folks.
but is sounding the alarm.
If you're a business owner and you have the option of, instead of paying salary and benefits to a staff person to do a job, you can instead have your customer do the job for free. Well, wouldn't you say yes? I mean, how can you say no to the proposition of getting free work from your customer?
Lambert calls it shadow work, unpaid tasks that fill up our day and steal our time.
The modern retail experience is one where there's no salespeople anymore.
Right.
You go into a big box store and there's no one there to help you. Say, hello, 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 anybody here? You know, and there isn't anybody. You're your own salesperson.
And then, he says, you hit the self-checkout and become your own cashier.
Only problem is the people in front of you waiting to use the self-serve checkout are amateurs.
Are you ready?
Time for a showdown.
May the best shopper win.
Get our newsletter, your cheat sheet to the news you need. Marketplace, we never keep you waiting.
We're scanning the world of self-service to find out, are you being served?
Thank you for shopping with us.
It's called Retail's Big Show in New York City, and everyone's here, including NCR, a leader in self-service technology. It's a long way from when NCR made this film on self-service almost 100 years ago. Back then, the big thing was when stores moved goods from behind the counter, told shoppers to get what they want themselves and take it to a cashier.
79 cents.
These days, shoppers are expected to be the cashier.
Next up is the Teddy Grahams. Should I be getting paid for this?
Well, not really, because we're actually letting you get out of the store more quickly.
But is self-scanning really any faster? We invite Bonnie and Cody to test it at a grocery store in Toronto's East End.
All right, so we're calling this test old school versus new school. How it's gonna work, you're gonna go inside that store, pick out the exact same list of groceries. Once you're done, Bonnie, you're going to go through the regular checkout line with the cashier.
My favorite.
Cody, you're going to go through the self-checkout line.
Easy.
Any predictions?
I'm probably gonna win.
I don't know about that. I have a lot of faith in the cashiers.
The trash talking begins. Here's your list.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Yep, let's do it.
Game
Go
on.
get him.
Yep. Oh,
right.
yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck.
May the best shopper win.
We send them on their way with some marketplace staffers to keep an eye on things.
Cucumber, cucumber, cucumber.
The test won't really begin until our shoppers hit the checkout stands. Once they do, our timers will begin to see who finishes first.
Get out of the way, Bonnie.
Cody's proving he's got game. But Bonnie rises to the challenge. With their 20 items in hand, it's time to recheck.
Lettuce, check. Radicchio, check.
And then check out.
Hi there.
While Bonnie gets the full service treatment,
Would you like bags?
Cody hits a snag at the self-scan.
Please place the item on the scanner and wait. Please wait for an attendant.
Why? What'd I do? Continue. No, I don't want to wait for an attendant. It's definitely going to affect my time.
The attendant helps sort things out. But then, with the very next item,
Is it 6 carrots?
Please place the item on the scanner and wait. Please wait for an attendant.
Oh, goodness.
despite his woes with waiting, Cody starts to master the codes.
On the scanner.
Getting the hang of this.
Or so he thinks.
Welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
How'd it go?
Oh, very well.
Man.
We're gonna ask our Marketplace timing team who got through the quickest. All right.
So Bonnie got through in 2 minutes and 53 seconds. And Cody took 9 minutes and 5 seconds.
Wow. So in the battle of old school versus new school, the winner is Bonnie in old school.
Well done.
Thanks.
Tell me, talk about the experience. How was it?
The cashier was very knowledgeable, and even for something she wasn't familiar with, she looked it up like that.
What about you, Cody?
Oh, complete opposite experience. Every single time I did it, attendant had to come. It's like, please wait for an attendant.
And listen to this. After checking his bill, it turns out Cody had more problems than he knew.
My Brussels sprouts cost $70.
$70
Because the wrong code was definitely punched in.
Oh my God.
So it was frustrating. It was definitely frustrating.
Well, my bill came to $79.09. What's yours?
$165.05.
Twice as much, and it took Cody 3 times as long.
The attendant has been alerted.
Back at the big retail show in New York, we're talking about our test with NCR's Dusty Lutz. His company didn't make the self-scanner Cody used, but say they make 2 out of every 3 on the planet.
What do you think we found?
So, I'm gonna guess that the cashier could actually do the transaction faster than the shopper. You've got to look at, from the consumer's perspective, they hate waiting in line.
Even if self-checkout takes longer, he says, people want the control.
It's part of the, I'm busy. My hands are busy, I'm doing things. Time flies.
It was also a much more expensive bill for our self-checkout tester because he typed in the wrong code.
There are still some hiccups in the self-checkout journey that we're actually working on some innovations.
Innovations like this self-scan prototype that can tell a bottle of wine from a banana. But even Lutz admits sometimes he prefers a cashier.
So it depends. It depends on me. What is my shopping journey? What's going to get me out of the store quickest? Because that's what the shopper wants.
And if the store wants, this checkout can convert from self-scan to traditional in seconds.
And now, I'm going to be your cashier serving you today.
Depending, we suppose, on who they want to put to work, their employees or all of us. Are you being served? Take our Marketplace poll. Self-checkouts, love them or hate them?